Hello. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can maximize your job using LinkedIn. I'm going to start off with a story of a person who has gone from nowhere to somewhere just by using LinkedIn. My story is about Cynthia Taylor. She was currently residing in Toronto when she got a call from out of the blue from a company in Scotland called Loon Films. The call was from Scotland and it was a straight direct offer to work for their company. They were looking for someone with her skills and they found her using LinkedIn. When she got this call, she didn't know if it was a joke or if the company was real, so she decided to look up the company. It was definitely real. They had said if she's willing to take the job, that they are willing to send a plane ticket and fly her down to Scotland. She went and now is currently working for this job for this company, and she's making 4 times what she made in Canada. This goes to show that just by using LinkedIn, anyone can look you up and offer you a job anywhere around the world. If you possess the skills and knowledge that the company needs, you may get a job offer. By making this happen, you have to have the right profile, the right layout, and a professional profile. I will now show you a professional LinkedIn profile as an example on how to maximize your job using LinkedIn. As you can see, I already have my profile set up here. I've had this profile for about a year now, and since I'm not looking for a job right now, it still has helped me connect with other companies, see how they work, see what I'm in for after graduating from my program. So you want to start off with putting your first name and last name. Make sure it is your real first name and last name so recruiters can contact you. If you are studying like me, you want to put where you are studying, what program you're studying in, what city you are from, all the details that a recruiter would want for them to contact you. When it comes to profile pictures on LinkedIn, you want to put a very professional profile picture. Something that you would want your boss to see, something very professional, something in a manner with proper clothes, just a face shot. As you can see, it's just my face and a little bit bottom, but there's nothing in the background as very detailed, just smiling normal. You want it to be very simple and professional. When it comes to contact info, you obviously want to definitely put your email, because if a recruiter were to recruit you and offer you a job or just email you to begin with, you would want their email to be there. At Twitter, if you have Twitter, it's good to put it there so recruiters can see who you follow, who you are following, and what are your interests, and all that. If you go down, we have the summary. So when I had started this profile, my professor had said to write my summary in third person because it sounds more professional. So I had started with that. So in your summary, you want to put what you are doing right now, where you're working, all the works. So it shows that I'm at Centennial College pursuing business administration, human resources, and it shows that I'm professional experiences in HR and my experiences. If a recruiter were to see this, it would be very helpful because it shows my experiences, what I'm good at, such as consulting and leading in business teams. I also love to work with others, which would be a good point to a recruiter, and I'm very task-oriented. If you go down, it shows my experience. So I'm currently working at Tim Hortons, and it would be almost a year and a half months, and a year and a half, and it shows that I'm successful in customer service because of how long I have been there. This would be helpful for the recruiter because if a company was customer service based, I would be a very strong opponent for a candidate for the job. If you go down, languages. So I only have 2 languages here, English and Bengali. A lot of companies do like bilingual candidates, as that nowadays everybody has a different language, and the more languages you know, the more easier you are to get recruited, because companies like people that can communicate with everybody. So you get more customers, you get more people in your company. So Bengali would be one. Another example would be French. French is very big in Canada, so if you know French, it is a plus point. If you go to education, it shows where I am studying, my program. and how many courses I am taking. If we go down, these are the courses. So if a recruiter were to see the courses I am taking, something that might be helpful would be business communications. Business communications would be helpful because it would show that I am experienced in communicating in businesses, with companies, with clients, customers, because I have taken a course in how to communicate with people. It would show that I am very much skilled in how to communicate with others. Another one helpful would be principles of marketing. Marketing is when you are selling customers' products, something that might persuade a customer. So I would be experienced in this because of the course I've taken. Some skills I possess would be customer success. Now, customer success is when you were successful to a customer, you have made them happy, you have sold whatever you want, you have made your boss happy, and this would be good for a recruiter because it would show that I'm very successful with customer service, with people in customers. I make them happy. I know what to do when a customer is either very frustrated with what has happened in the company, is not very pleased with what is happening. This could show that I am the right person for that part of the job. Now, when it comes to volunteer experiences, you can volunteer anywhere and put it on LinkedIn because you never know what a recruiter might be looking for. You can volunteer anywhere and a recruiter might be satisfied with it. As you can say, Cornelia's Corner is a daycare center. Now, a recruiter could be very pleased with this, as if it could be if a recruiter was from a children's company, it could show that you're good with kids. Even when you are volunteering at a daycare, you are communicating with not only children but with parents. When they come in to drop off their kid, this means you're good with communicating with not only kids but with adults. And I have been there for 4 months, so you could say that I do have quite some experience, not as a lot, but some. Recommendations. I believe this is the most important part of a LinkedIn profile. The more recommendations you have, the more successful your profile is. A profile could be, from example, a professor that has taught you, someone you've worked with, or just a student you've studied with. I believe the most important one I have so far, the most successful one I've gotten, is one from my professor. As you can see, it says, Poona is a dedicated student with desire to learn as much as she can about human resource management. She has great people skills which will serve her well in her career. I believe if a recruiter does see this, they will be very impressed. It will motivate them to keep looking down my profile because of what my recommendation has said, that I have great people skills. I'm willing to learn about my program HR management. So recruiters would be very, very happy with this because they know what I'm capable of, what kind of skills I have. And when someone does recommend someone, it makes you think about that person more and make you interested in that person more. Another one here is, Poona is a responsible student who can always count on for meeting deadlines and assignments and giving her best effort. This can help because it could show that I am punctual. I will have everything ready for you when the deadline is there, and I give my best effort, that I do not quit. So I believe recommendations are the most important part of a successful LinkedIn profile. The second most important thing I believe is your connections. A recruiter will always look at your connections, not the amount of connections you have, but who you are connected with. Who you are connected with will show that, are you connecting with the right people? Are you connecting with companies? Are you connecting with important people? Companies, people that are related to your job, career, your program you are studying, etc. When they see your connections, they want to know that you are connecting with obviously the right people and that you're getting the right information out of them. As you can see, I'm connected to my professor Susan Kate, and if we go to her profile, you can see that she has 500 plus connections. She is related to marketing, which can help me with my HR plus, because I will be learning more marketing, more how to sell, and she is endorsed entrepreneurship. She is endorsing a lot of people. If you read her summary, it's very interesting, and is a marketing professional, which can help me in my field. And so it's always important to have the right connections. If you look at groups, follow news and companies the recruiter will always look at the companies you are following. They want you to follow companies that are related to your career, what you want to pursue. So as you can see, I want to go in, and every company has an HR department. So if I wanted to go into retail, food and beverages, which is why I've followed Holt Renfrew, Steve Madden, Government of Canada, which is a big help for finding jobs. And when a recruiter sees this, it will show that you are following the right companies, what you are wanting to pursue. You're looking at their HR programs. You're looking at job openings. It is very helpful for you to follow groups and companies that are related to your career. So as you can see, that is a successful LinkedIn profile, giving the right information out, having everything professional, putting in a good summary, experience, skills, knowledge, everything you have. And connections and recommendations is always the most important part. And that is a successful LinkedIn profile. After watching this video, I hope you were able to understand that in order to create a good LinkedIn profile and maximize your job using LinkedIn, you need to have skills, you need to have the right profile, you need to have knowledge, you need to be following the right companies, you need to make sure that you have a professional profile. And I believe this video helps you to understand that you need your skills, you need to be following the right companies, you need to know your knowledge, and I hope by my example it can show that in any type of knowledge and experience you have, you can get a job offer from anywhere around the world, including Scotland, as I mentioned in my example. And this goes to show that if you have the right skills, the right profile, if you are professional, right knowledge, right experience, and volunteer experience, you will get a job offer from any company, and it might be life-changing for you.